This is the show where Ohio throws down. Ohio is on fire. The first episode ever here on Wright State Radio. And I am your host, Dan Diesel, the one and only. And we got a fun 2 hours coming up for you. I am excited. I am so happy to be doing this. But this is my first time doing this. And I got a treat for you. We're going to have a great time on this show. What it is, it's a variety. In case you guys haven't heard this show before, well, let me tell you about it first. It's a little Ohio is on Fire is a little idea I had back 3 years ago. It's something I started in the basement of my parents' home, or my mother's home, I mean. And anyway, it was just a great idea I had about pop culture. We always hear about how great Texas and New York is, and how California is. Like, well, that's the place to be. It's where the big stars are. All the cool things happen there. But you know what? Cool things happen here in this great state of Ohio too. I grew up here all my life. And it's just an idea I had several years ago about featuring the coolest things happening week by week basis. Some entertainment, some unknown people, some news, some honesty. And that's what I want the show to be all about. It's about entertainment and honesty. And I'm going to try to make this one of the best shows that you've ever heard on this radio station ever. And it's up to you, the fans. I need your help to do this, because I'm nothing without the audience. Of course, none of the DJs, they're nothing about their audience. But I think I got a really cool concept, and I just want you guys to give me a chance, as I'll be on for at least 11 weeks, and with any luck any longer, as tonight is my first show here on mainstream radio. And as of what I've heard, I think a lot of throughout Montgomery County and Greene County and what other county we have around here, I can't think in a minute, they can hear this radio station. So this is my biggest audience of any platform I've ever done. And thank you very much. I really got a lot of things planned. And like I said, expect the unexpected on this show, because I'm gonna mix entertainment and honesty on this program. And just give this show a listen. I'm gonna try really hard for you. And I am Dan Diesel. This is my first show here on Wright State Radio, and this is the right choice. I got to do those call letters. WWSU 16.9 FM, Dayton's right choice. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for listening to me. I'm on until 11. I'm telling you what I'm going to do for you tonight. I'm introducing my show right now. Of course, later on we'll have a thing called OMVP, which stands for Ohio's Most Valuable Pedestrian, and that's a weekly award. Which ain't really an award. I don't have a trophy to give somebody, but I think it'll be a good list. And that goes to people who do outrageous and interesting things that grab someone's attention, or someone that's kind of a legend. It could be a variety of things. Someone that people were thinking about this week. Be variety. Then we'll have what's happening in Ohio, be events and newsworthy moments that's already happened or will happen. And then at the end, we'll have a little message for everybody. So I'm trying to think, I got a few more minutes before a commercial. What do I want Ohio is on Fire to be? I know I'm the host of this thing, and I created it several years ago, but I'm just one guy. I am the voice of the show, but I want this to be a community thing. Something that belongs to the young people of the state of Ohio. Mostly young people. I mean, I'll take any age. It don't matter to me, but I think I do mostly cater to what younger people want, the music I like, because I am in my early 20s, so I have a pretty good idea what good taste is, what's hip, what's not hip, whatever you want to call it. And that goes on in Ohio. I know I tell you my stereotypes of Ohio since I've grown up, because like I've said, New York and California, they're the big states. You always hear about them, great stuff. Ohio, they get the stereotype of being maybe too corporate, maybe too political. I mean, we got all that stuff too, and God bless America, this is a good country. All states are different. There are some good and some bad, and you know, we might talk about both things on this show, whatever I feel like, but mostly good. I do want to talk about good things about the state, and we got great artists, great comedians, great people that does stuff with like clubs or things in their community, people you've never heard about, and stories you've never heard of. And I hope to bring that. Peace to y'all. That was I'll shout out to a guy in the hallway. Anyway, back to the show. Yeah, like I said, I just need your help. I'm only one guy. I'm going to bring guests on and concepts throughout the week. And just stay tuned. It's going to be a great ride, Ohio. So with that, that's the only thing I'm going to do now. Because in a little bit I got a franchise. And I don't want to miss out on anything. I wanted to say everything I want to say about this Ohio's on Fire radio show concept. I got a few more things that I thought of. With Ohio's on Fire, I'm in the radio station right now, and I love doing it. I've always wanted to be a DJ, and now I want to thank Wright State University for giving me the platform for doing this good stuff, for this cool radio job that I got. Well, it's not a job, I guess, because remember, we don't get paid like the commercial says. But we do. The DJs here, we work really hard, and I want to work very hard on this show. I don't know how much longer I'll be here at Wright State. I at least got a few months to do what I'm going to do. And with any luck, if you guys can, if the audience at home can help me out, we can get a good following. This might become something. I want this to be bigger than me, bigger than you, something that we can get excited about. I got a lot of goals. Maybe I can take this on the road one day. The Ohio's on Fire Road Show. Maybe in Europe, the European version of Ohio's on Fire. Oi, matey, it's Europe. We were in Europe and Ohio's on fire. Okay, that was my lame European impression. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, let's see what else am I going to do. So, I got one more thing I was wanting to say about this program. Yeah, just like I said, things will always change. I like to change it up all the time. I'm not ever content. I like to try things. So it's very unpredictable what happens. Although I will give shout outs to what I'm going to do next week, but it's spontaneous. And once again, I need your help. Just support the show and wish me luck. With that said, I'm going to go to a song, and then after I play that song, I'm going to play some commercials, and we'll be back with some more Ohio's on Fire. Welcome back to Ohio's on Fire here on WWSU. I am Dan Diesel. Or you can call me Diesel for short if you feel like it. And up next, we got a little segment I like to call OMVP. It stands for Ohio's Most Valuable Pedestrian. A little horn music. Woo-hoo-hoo, doo-doo-doo. And the flute. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't have any celebration music for it yet, but that's the best I can do. OMVP, it's something I'm going to give out every week while I do this show live here in Fairborn, Dayton. And like I said, it can go to anyone here from the state of Ohio that did something interesting, something that really stood out. And I was looking up the first Ohio's on Fire OMVP for this new show that I was going to do. They are hard to find. I look up on the internet, I try to read through articles, see what I can come up with. And I just found out about this guy a few days ago. He's actually quite a legendary figure, which I never heard of. But the people that watch a lot of golf, they probably know who he is. He kind of broke a color barrier. He goes by the name of Bill Powell. He was from Canton, Ohio. And now there's some bad news. He unfortunately passed away this past Thursday. It was early morning of January 1st, which was just less than a week ago. He passed away, but I was reading up on this guy, and he broke a lot of color barriers in the golf world, as he is African American. He died at the age of 93, and he golfed, and not only that, but he was the first, according to history, he is the first African American to build a golf course, to build, design, and operate a golf course, which he did in the state of Ohio. He did that, and he did this around 1940s. It was around time, of course, when other golf courses wouldn't allow people of his kind. So he made his own for his own people and for everybody. He was the first to do it, kind of like how Jackie Robertson broke the color barrier in baseball and other color barriers. I guess this guy did it in golf. Before Tiger Woods, there was Bill Powell, and I had no idea about this guy until like maybe 2 days ago. Just looking him up. Very interesting. And if I can see, I'm going to try to look him up right now, read an article. There's like a lot of articles on this guy talking about his death. He's in a lot of Hall of Fames for his work. So let me look him up. Hold on. Because I got a big machine I can look things up on. State-of-the-art machine. Do anything. This machine's like 8 feet tall. 1,000 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. So let me look this guy up. Here we go. Bill Powell. Alright, well look at this. Okay, black golf pioneer Bill Powell passed away at 93. Let's see, this is out of Kenton, Ohio, which that's where he came from. Let's see. Okay, here's the article. Bill Powell, the first African American to build, own, and operate a golf course, died Thursday at age 93. The PGA of America said Bill died at the Altman Hospital in Canton following complications from a stroke. And he'll be forever one of golf's most unforgettable American heroes, PGA of American President Jim Rennie said. And then we scroll down. It's actually a pretty long article. Let's see. Back this past August, Powell received the PGA Distinguished Service Award, the associate's highest and annual honor. In November, he was inducted into the Northern Ohio PGA Hall of Fame and was honored as a Person of the Year by the Ohio Golf Course Owners Association. And let's see. There's a lot of things. If you just Google his name, you'll find a lot about him. So it is unfortunate. He lived a long life. Being 93, he set a president, an unprecedented feat, if you will. And I figure for the first MVP ever, why not give it to a legendary figure and a good guy, someone did something cool. And that's Bill Powell. He was a pioneer for black golfers way back when. So Bill Powell and his family, you are the first Bill Powell, you are the first MVP. Congratulations to him and his family. Don't have a trophy, but I need to make this list worth something. I thought it was worth mentioning. He is Ohio's Most Valuable Pedestrian. So he sounds like a pretty cool guy. Unfortunately, he passed on. So there you go. Our first one. We got the first MVP out of the way. And we can do one of those every week. We can do this every week. I'll come up with more interesting people to find. Just anything, or I can take some advice. If you can call into the station, 775-5555. You can let me know. Or you can leave a note to one of the other DJs like, oh yeah, this Ohio's on fire, I got some advice. Just do whatever. Do what you got to do. Anyway, so we'll do MVP pretty much every week. But Bill Powell's number one. And so with that, speaking of which, I mentioned Tiger Woods just a little bit ago. As I was saying, before Tiger Woods, there was Bill Powell, among famous African-American golfers. What's going on with Tiger Woods? I feel kind of sorry for the guy. He was one of the biggest stars in the world. Within a month's time, he's losing everything. What's his deal? I just hopefully these women that he's with, hopefully they're not too bad news. Hopefully they're not going to do something bad to him to ruin his life. But because I kind of do feel bad for him. I mean, he did what he did, but he's caused companies are pulling out of his endorsements. It's like billions of dollars he's costing companies with his actions. I don't know. I'd hate to be Tiger Woods. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that. Like, people make mistakes all the time, but he was put on a pedestal for quite some time. No one would think Tiger Woods would do something wrong, but then boom, and then boom, as in his car. But anyway, so hopefully, I like his golf. Hopefully he can come back golfing. Maybe whatever personal issues he's going through now, maybe he can get over it. And perhaps posing shirtless on a recent magazine will do the trick. Because that was the other thing I wanted to bring up. He's on the cover of this new magazine, which I can't think of in a minute. He's all bare-chested. And it's like he's, I don't know when he did this, but he's trying, I guess maybe it means a new beginning. Like, I don't know what that means. Maybe he's like, ooh, I'm Tiger Woods, I'm bare-chested, look at me. I don't know, maybe his publicist told him to do that, so we'll see. We'll see if our friend Tiger Woods can make a comeback. And hey, Bill Powell paved the way. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead with my wrap-up. I got about 20-15 minutes left. Anyway, let's see. Okay, this segment we're going to call Ohio's on Fire Message. The Ohio's on Fire Message, or Ohio FM for short. Something I'm working on. But anyway, I want to talk to you about resolutions. I know this is the beginning of a new year, a brand new decade, and people around the world, they want to make resolutions, they want goals for themselves, trying to right the wrongs from the past, if you will. And I know a lot of people, they'll say they want to lose weight, or they want to go out on more dates, or just whatever, little things, or conquer little goals. And just to let you know, resolutions are a good thing. I guess for people that have trouble doing goals, I guess if you need a New Year's resolution to get you on the right track, then that's good. But I think you can set goals anytime you want. You don't have to wait until the beginning of the year to do these goals. You should be able to conquer what you want at any time. And to be more specific, people have like a lot of goals. Some they want to discuss and some they don't want to discuss. It could be a lot of things that's personal with them. It could be like maybe you're getting bullied at school. Maybe your boss is stiffing you on your pay. It could be anything. A lot of people have a lot of issues. And so this isn't a perfect world. People have some issues they want to get by. And just think about what it is that's bothering you. What it is you really want to do. Think about that. Just think about something that's important in your life. Maybe something that's keeping you away from doing what you want to do. Maybe write it down. Well, that'd be a good method. Write it down, and then just go to a little quiet area, maybe for like 10 minutes. Just really think about it, and just do it. Just try to do it. It can be anything. It can be something as small as buying a teddy bear, or getting over your fear of heights, or doing something really good with your life, taking a chance, standing up to a bully, making a right wrong. Someone is ruining your life. They're in your way. Just get rid of them. Just tell them, hey, buddy, leave me alone. I myself, no one owns. The only person that controls me is me, and that's something you can tell yourself. That's a good. I mean, that's something I can tell myself. I don't tell myself that enough. That is, you're in control of yourself. We're adults. We're older. We're smart. I think I already said that. And we're equal. This is the United States of America. This is supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. And we're supposed to be equal. And I think we should try to do that. That's a good resolution. Just don't let anyone get in your way, really. So just don't. Because it can be hard. I know. I see these shows every day. I hear people on the streets saying, people don't ever listen to me. People in my generation, they don't. We always get ignored. That's why you're on the streets. That's not me saying that. But you hear it all the time. People get depressed. They want to commit suicide. Turn to drugs. Just think of all the bad things that happen in this world. And bad things, people want to do bad things for a reason. They think they have no way out. They don't know any better. Or they're so mentally out of it. They don't know what they're doing is wrong. And my thing is, human beings, we can try to right that wrong this new year, this new decade. And I hate it when people suffer, especially when it's self-inflicted. I just think you need to find out what your problem is, what it is you want to do with your life. Just really think about it, take some time for yourself, and really do it. And I think that's a true resolution, doing what you really want to do. And you can do this anytime you feel like it. You can find the strength anytime. And listen, Ohio's on Fire and Wright State Radio, we're here for you. If you ever have a problem you want to discuss on this show while I'm on the air live, then you can call 775-55... said that wrong. 775-5555. Area code 937-775-5555. You can call the radio station, talk about what's eating you up, and maybe we'll give you some advice. Maybe we'll tell your story on the air. Me or some other show, or of course I'll give it a shot as long as it's not weird. Like I said, just talk to me and we'll see what happens. And we'll I want to help you out as best I can. I want this Ohio's on Fire. That's one of my resolutions. I do want Ohio's on Fire to be a good format. I want people to really care about it. Hopefully do some great things. This is only my first show, like I've said several times, and I got a lot more shows to get better, make history, we can make history together, and that's one of my goals, make this the best show ever on Dayton, Ohio radio. I have to try, and that's one of my goals. And if you, maybe one of your goals is right something wrong in your life. It can be anything. Just believe in yourself. Don't commit suicide. Don't do anything stupid. Because it's much better to live a happy life if you can. It's better to live it outside of the in your own world, I guess. Like imagine a world where you're happy, where everything is going right for you, all your goals are coming true. Of course, this world, make sure it's a clean world. Don't have deluded thoughts about killing people. That's wrong. And don't hate people. Don't hate people because they do something in their personal life. Just be smart and reasonable. And then do it. Do it for real. After you imagine it, do it. So that's all. I'm just a messenger. Hopefully you can take my advice. If not, that's cool too. I just want to talk to you this evening. And we'll have this talks all the time. Every week I have a new message. I don't know what it will be. Because what I just said, I didn't write this down beforehand. I just thought of a topic and went with it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something out of it. And we're about out of time on this week's first show, the first show ever of Ohio's on Fire on public radio. And I'm starting all over with Ohio's on Fire. Like I said, I started this a few years ago. I did some things on the side, but Wright State is giving me a chance to really do something important, something great. I'm going to try, and they trained me last quarter. Now I'm doing it, and it started here at Wright State radio station. They gave me my chance, so I'm grateful to them forevermore. Thank you very much. And we won't do this. I'm going to try. Always make a good show. I always try what I can to entertain you, entertain the people.